Hello, members and friends of ADATH. It is a great pleasure for Marvin and I to greet you and to offer our best wishes to you and your family for Pesach, which starts tonight. And I will ask Marvin to please share words of greeting.
I want to wish everyone a happy and healthy Pesach. And I also want to say at this time to our ADATH community and the members at large of the Jewish community, how proud we are to have Rabbi Whitman and Rabbi Alex through this very difficult time of isolation and challenge, to share the Divrei Torahs on a daily basis, to keep us all engaged in such an important fashion so we don't feel isolated this time. There's all the different minyanim and the Seder booklet and the mini bulletin, which is expanding on a daily basis. So I want to reach out to you at this time. I know this is not an easy time. We normally have family and friends joining us, but at the same time, I hope each and one of you will have a peaceful and happy Pesach and enjoy it in the way that it's meant to be. With God's help, with Hashem's help, and medical science, we will overcome this and we'll live to come back together, reunited again. I want to thank you and wish you all a simcha, a chag sameach to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Marvin. Those beautiful words. It is certainly true that our clergy, our staff, and our lay leadership are working not only full-time, but overtime, defining actually a new conception of community through Zoom, through email, phone calls, and helping each other. And I urge you to please follow our emails, our website, especially our Zoom page, which is updated every day with new sessions, new offerings, new ways of sharing Torah, of being able to communicate. And if you are not yet receiving our emails, please let me know. It is essential that we're able to communicate with you, and email is the best way for us to do it. There is no question in my mind that when we get through this health crisis, we as individuals and as a community will be stronger than ever, with new skills and new abilities to connect and uplift each other. So allow me to share one primary insight that I will be thinking about at my small Seder tonight. Perhaps the most famous passage in the Haggadah is Manishtana. 4 questions. Really, it's one question. Why is this night different from all other nights? But we give 4 examples. Why is this night different? Because we're eating matzah, which is a flat bread that is normally eaten by slaves. Why are we eating it tonight? And then we ask, why are we eating bitter herbs? Then we ask, why is this night different? Because we are taking one food and dipping it into another, which is a delicacy that is usually reserved for aristocracy. And finally, we ask, why is it that we are reclining and leaning like kings and queens recline at a sumptuous banquet? You'll notice that we are a people of questions. But those 4 questions are really in 2 categories. The first category asks, why is it so bad? The second category, the third and fourth question, asks, why is it so good? So what I want to ask you to do at your Seder, and I'm going to do it at my Seder, is to focus on both categories of questions. What we are lacking and what we have. People we know have passed away. We may be terribly sick or alone or frightened. And that should certainly be a major concern of our thoughts and our prayers at the Seder. But I urge that all of us also say tonight at the Seder with a full heart, taking nothing for granted. Thank God that I am alive. Thank God that I have the blessing to be able to celebrate. Baruch atah Hashem, blessed are you, God, shehechiyanu, v'kiyimanu v'hiyanu lazman hazeh, that you have kept us alive and sustained us and allowed us to reach this moment. To keep in mind the blessings that we have alongside what we are lacking. That is the work I hope that you and I will accomplish tonight at the Seder. I want to wish every one of you, on behalf of Marvin, myself, Rabbi Alex, our staff, our lay leadership, have a happy, meaningful, and healthy Pesach. Chag Sameach.